Worst case scenario, if it's the worst haircut of my life, get a negative review on Couchsurfing.
That'd be so ironic if I said this is going to be one of the best haircuts you ever had.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day in Knoxville, which is in Tennessee, and today we are heading to our next state, which is North Carolina. So we're going to do North Carolina, then South Carolina, and then up over to those states that I missed, which are the 7 states that I missed, that we're going to go and rectify. And at least it is not raining today, I'll tell you that. We just stayed with Jameson, lovely little place, played some pool, got some drinks, gave him a bad boy haircut. Roads are a bit dead on a Monday morning, look at this. Ew. Only an hour and 50, that's lovely. We still haven't found somewhere to stay yet, but you know, it's all part of the it's all part of the adventure, people. Right, I'll see you in North Carolina, everyone. Woo! Next state, baby! I'm not sure if you saw, we've just arrived in North Carolina. I never saw a sign though, unless you guys saw the sign. We're literally driving through the mountains at the moment. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Yeah! Woo! Right, so this is Grove, it's like Grove Hall, and you can look over the whole of the city here. Someone said it might be a good suggestion for me to come round here. Grove Park Inn, sorry.
I didn't wash it, no. I just kind of brushed it this morning.
No,
so I just woke. So my name is Tom, and usually I just get a pretty simple fade on the sides. Like, I've never done anything super fancy with my hair. So I'm totally just trusting you. I'm living just in the moment today. So okay. You take it, Joel, and do whatever you want to do.
Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? So I'm here with my latest couch surfer from the UK.
How you doing?
Joel, right? And you're cutting across America, both metaphorically and literally.
And literally, yeah. So
literally, he is. Yeah. So he's gonna give me the haircut of my life.
Transformation haircut.
So I'm excited. So stay tuned. This is the before.
Why couchsurfing? Why that app in particular? What are the main reasons, really?
Yeah, well, I first got on it back in 2014. I was setting out on a trek around not just the country, but the continent. I was going into Canada as well. Mm-hmm. And didn't know how long I would be on the road, but I knew that with the limited finances I had, that honestly, it sounds like a shallow answer kind of, but a big motivation, it wasn't the only one, but the big motivation at the start was, like, I literally can't afford $75 hotels, not even every week. Like, I have to find some free accommodation along the way. That's the only way I can do this.
Yeah.
And I had friends and family, and I'm a writer, so I had readers scattered all around who were willing to host me for free. So that was a great starting point, but I knew I would need to fill in the gaps and have other places to stay. And so there was a desire for human connection too. So it's not like I was totally just looking for a free place to crash. But
what would you say your biggest challenge was on that trip?
Yeah, I had I would say a total breakdown, but a mini breakdown in Texas, which was about halfway through my trip. So probably 4 to 5 months into the trip. And it kind of just hit me like, yeah, I'm having the time of my life. And I think a lot of people would kill to have an adventure like that, to see the world, to have not just the finances, but the time to be able to do that. And it was great. And it was great to see so many different people, whether they were couch surfers, whether they were friends, family, my readers, people from high school or college, or like a camp that I worked at, like people that came out of the woodwork to want to be a part of this adventure. It was super cool. But you do it enough times, you do it 10, 20, 30, 40 times, staying with all these different people. It's constantly rotating. And in Texas, I kind of was like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like my life is constantly setting and resetting. And everywhere I go, it's always like there's never a consistent person or people that are always there. But yeah, you just kind of want somebody who's there with you, who's experiencing the same things as you, and someone that you can share the adventure with. And that was something that was challenging for
like that was missing in your trip, someone that you could share the adventure with. Just leave it with me.
All right. Leaving it to you. Worst case scenario, if it's the worst haircut of my life, then you get a negative review on Couchsurfing.
That'd be so ironic if I said this is going to be one of the best haircuts you ever had, and then it ends up being absolute dog crap.
I have complete confidence.
Coming up towards the end of the haircut, if you were speaking to like a 15-year-old version of yourself, any younger person that may be watching this, what advice would you give to them?
Yeah, I think going back to when I was 15, I was just super shy, super insecure, so much acne on my face, and didn't have many friends, especially any other guy friends. Like I just felt very, very isolated. And it was a very safe existence to just I focused all my energies on school. So I got the best grades, I was valedictorian of my high school, and all that was great and all, but I would have loved to have diverted some of that academic energy, that mental energy, into social energy, making connections and relationships and friendships, whether it was in high school or not, like just to remind myself, like people are worth the investment. Like there's never going to be the perfect friendship or the perfect community or the perfect whatever, this idealized, romanticized version of community or belonging, but like there never may be a time where it's like ever all working and it's all perfect, but I think it's definitely worth the effort to put yourself out there, get connected, and if I had told the 15-year-old self that one day I'd be crashing on couches of strangers across America, like I probably would have freaked out that that's what I would become. But
new man.
The new man. The anticipation is building. Give all the terminology so that I don't feel awkward telling the barber next time. This is what I want you to do. Yeah. Awesome.
High taper, lots of texture on top.
My first ever couch surfer haircut, I think, was a smashing success.
Success, huh? I'm glad, man.
Very nice.
Bro, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
I love new things. There's always something new on couch surfing that you haven't experienced yet.
Well, I'm glad I could be the first one.
Yeah, and as you travel, I'm sure you'll discover that. There's something you never knew existed out there.
About an hour away from Charlotte, just left Ashville recently, gave Tom a great little haircut, had some breakfast with him. So far North Carolina has been pretty beautiful. See you there shortly, guys. Hello.
What's up, Phil?
How we doing?
Good, man, how are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Good. You want to...
I can park it there.
Those are our two cars, but
Yeah.
you want to pull in between?
Cool.
Is that cool for you?
Yeah, sweet as.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. You want to just come on in and... We have a dog. Do you like dogs?
Yeah, for sure.
Come meet Joel. She's cool. Her name's Lily. That's Joel. Hello. Yeah. Nice to meet you.